Gentlemen, what's going on? Happy Friday. We made it. Hopefully your week was well, but if not, you got the weekend to look forward to. And we got an early one, relatively quick fill, so I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Hit something cool. We'll get this out today for you guys with the rest of the mail. And yeah, we've got ourselves a 25 Kaboom Advent Calendar, 2 Mosaic blasters, 2 Donruss blasters. If I didn't tell you, this is break number 2291. Our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway will drop tonight or tomorrow. Technically, tomorrow's the first day, but I might drop it tonight since I got the day off. Get that situated. So any break you've been in December and through Christmas, we'll get you in for that. We will start it off with the TV as we always do and a couple other cool things. So just a little incentive and a little thank you from us. Countdown to you guys for the support. Kind of early one, so I don't expect a full house. We do have a 12-man break. No trades that I saw, so we're going to get right down to it, guys. And we're going to do it a little differently. Let's start with calendar, okay? We know we have not hit anything spectacular out of our Donruss blaster case, so we're going to save the Donruss for last, which would usually go first. We will start with the calendar, then do the Mosaic blaster boxes. Now, we already did pull a stained glass out of this case, but if there's any product where we can get multiple quote-unquote case hits out of one case, Mosaic would be it. We haven't had a Genesis. We haven't had a Honeycomb, anything like that. So still got some potential with that. But let's start it with the calendar, guys. Funny story. My wife actually got me one of these. And she's getting very perturbed that we haven't hit a Kaboom yet out of our own personal one. Manny, what's up? Sonny, what's up, boys? I told her, they all can't all be winners. She's with us in here now, so I can only imagine how mad she's going to be if we pull one. You guys, you hear the commentary? Can we do it? Last one, we got that Loveland for Jackie. Set that aside for PSA sub 10. If you were in sub 9, haven't done an update in about a week. Nothing's really changed. Everything was in grading. The last update. TCG cards are now in assembly. Research and IP, I apologize. Those were not in grading. Research, IP autos were in research and ID, and they still are. Sports are still in grading, but TCG is in assembly. Once everything hits assembly, we will drop sub 10. So if you're interested, shoot me a message, and I'll put you on the list. So we'll reach out to you when it happens. We're going to full send this thing, so give me a minute, gentlemen, while we unwrap all these little packs of 3 cards. Nothing crazy out of the one last night. It was not the most exciting rip we've had, so hopefully we can heat it up a little bit with this one today. And that's Miss Mandy. Probably telling me she's on her way to come here and get you guys' stuff on the road for this week. All OGs this week. No new guys. You guys know the drill. Everything be out today. Count it down. 11, 12. Manny, you were up early this morning, man. First one last night, first one this morning. On the West Coast? You working? Must have been, because that was what, like 6:30? Hit me with the Niners. And Sonny, I saw you in here. Next time you jump into something, don't forget about that credit you got from Josh buying the Packers from yesterday. Have we hit 25 yet? Apparently not. Three more. I figured, man, you and your dad get at it early. I guess it's the nature of the job, right? This one got a little dirt to it. That's probably got a little holiday patch card right off the top. All right, guys. There they are. Even the wife's bummed. Doesn't mean there's no kaboom in here. Although she might be even more bummed if we hit one. All right, guys. Half number one. First up, Jackson Dart going out to the Giants. I might need my list. Let's pull that up. Let's show you what we got there. Where's she at? There she is. Giants off the random to DC. Man, yeah, except for Scores. Scores got that many packs, but they're as thick as the packs in the Donruss. As you guys know, I refuse to break Score. I did my time with Score when I worked for that other place. All right, that one, who did I say it was? DC. Starting us off with a little appetizer, Jackson Dart Hog Heavens insert. We will get that top loaded. Going out to the Chargers, I believe that was Brian. We've got Trey Harris on the holiday suit patch. TJ Sanders, DJ Moore, Trey Harris again. Walter Nolan, going along with him is Romeo Dunes, Luther Burden, Jaden Higgins, Brandon Ayuk, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Malachi Starks, Kyron Williams, rookie wave Kyle Williams, Jordan James, Cortland Sutton, BTJ, Torrey Horton, Josh Jacobs. We got a McMillan by Storm insert. Shamar James, Bo Nix, Back in Black, Howard and Johnson. Andrew Makuba out to the Eagles. JT, introductions, laughing it up. Who do we got here? Is that Henderson? It is Henderson and Williams. Donovan Jackson, Brian Robinson Jr., and Higgins and Noel. Half number two, let's make it happen. Mikael Williams, Nico Collins, Omarion Hampton to the Bolts, Luther Burden, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kirk Cousins, Eric Ailmaner, Trey Hendrickson. Took me a second there. Talented begins march to stardom. Bring him out. Who we got here? That is Cam Ward, and he is to the left. So that's who's going to get that one. That one will be the Titans. Put him in the protection pile. Arian Smith, Trey McBride, Travis Hunter. Nice one for the Jags. Ammon Wari, Bucky Irving. Suiting up, Harrison Johnson, Josh Connerly, Tank Bigsby. Another Travis Hunter. This time it's the rookie wave. And another Travis Hunter. How about my Jags? It's the time of the year I'm going to start believing. Shamar Stewart, Jerome Ford, Jalen Milroe, Dylan Sampson, Kendry Miller, Hog Heaven George Kittle, another Jackson Dart for DC, CeeDee Lamb, Matthew Golden, Tyler Warren, CJ Stroud, Chuba Hubbard, Chimeri DK, go Gators, Justin Jefferson, Smith and Jigba, who is that? Jordan Birch, Ramondre Stevenson. We got another Cam Ward to the Titans. Who did I say the Titans was? That's Sonny. Alfred Collins, Will Anderson. Doesn't look like we're going to do it this time, guys. Bryant and Harvey going out to the Donkeys. Although that defense ain't no donkey, right? We'll go ahead and put some respect on it. Broncos. And Nick Scorton. Not the craziest calendar. Got ourselves a stack of Travis Hunters, though. Let's go ahead and get these guys top loaded. I'm going to check out the Mosaic. Hunter numero uno. Jacksonville Jaguars. They may have made it to random. They did not. That's Mr. McFarland. Almost enough bites to make the full appetizer. Got 3 of them here. By Storm, Rookie Wave, and the Holiday Rookie Base. Yeah, not a bad one. We just need to make it materialize, DC. I still got to try to take some pictures for you today, too. I didn't forget about you. Didn't think about you. DC's going to be trying to run some supply lines for us while they're getting that bad weather up there. Give him something to do. He's getting bored sitting around the house. Jackson Dart on the Hog Heaven. Mr. DC. There's your other Jackson Dart, my friend. Cam Ward was going out to Sonny. I love this rookie wave insert. They put it in playoff, or they used to, and it's on the optic prism paper. Really nice looker there. Not a huge playoff guy. Kind of salty because playoff was one of the first like low-end products to get prism. And there's a lot of low-end stuff that I don't like, but I like more than playoff. And I'm like, why is playoff getting prism for refractors and Phoenix doesn't? Some of these other products don't. But I do enjoy those rookie wave inserts on that product. All right, I'm going to move this little stack of holiday base we got here to the side, making some room for the avalanche that will be upon us. And let's check out this Mosaic, guys. Like I said, not going to lie, we already hit a stained glass out of this. I think Dan got it, actually. But nothing else crazy, so let's see if we can find ourselves a honeycomb or something cool. Box 1, box 2, there we go. Something thick off the rip in here, unless it's a dummy. Just a thick pack. It's a little thicker than usual. Troy Franklin, James Pierce Jr., Joe Mixon, Epic Performers Malik Neighbors, Tyrone Tracy, and Dion Branch. Hollywood Brown, Caleb Johnson, Drake May, my second year going out to the Patriots. I believe that was Billy, PC. Jetta, Cade Otton, and Randy Moss. Silver, let's get him in the back. T.O., Adam Thielen, Greg Zuerlein, Jay Love, Tyler Nubin, and Xavier Legette. Second year on the silver. Starting this one how we ended the last one. All right, there is our kid reporter. Jalen Milroe, Kenneth Walker, Xavier Legette, Riley Leonard, Bang, Patrick Queen, and CeeDee Lamb. Notoriety on the pink. Nice looking card going out to the boys. That wasn't Dan. Somebody got to him before. That was Mr. Gosney. There you go, sir. See if we can't get that mail looking a little better. Austin Hooper, AR-15, Lambjack, Ty Felton, McMillan. Nice one for the Panthers. Dude is having an amazing season. Did they make it to random? They did not. That's Mr. McFarland. Got all my picks, B. And Epic Performers, Marshall Falk. A little royalty there for us. Kyle Williams, Drake May, Micah Parsons, Derwin James, Leonard Williams, and Dalton Schultz. Who we got here? It is Bo Nix on the big heads, Abdul Carter, Chris Godwin, Kenny Clark, Josh Simmons, and Adam Thielen. Got all, baby. 5 packs left of this stuff. I think that's just an empty. Yeah, it's all base. Bryce Young, Fannin Jr., Josh Hines-Allen, Dylan Gabriel, Richard Sherman, and Jeff Blake. Garrett Wilson, Will Lutz, Debo, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jack Betch, and Elevate Ty Felton. Rookie pink. I know nothing about this guy, and I have not watched the Vikings at all, but we will top load it. We got Minnesota. He catches the football. It's covered. It's going to Mr. Moorhead. All right, we've got an Epic Performers McBride, Kid Reporter, Rich Gannon, Justin Fields, Terry McLaurin, Zaire Franklin, and Corey Dillon. 2 to go. Show me something. Saving it for that Donruss. Not shiny. Let's leave that back there. Donnie Mitchell, George Pickens, Cooper Kupp, Jaheed Campbell, Najee Harris, and Luther Burden on the Elevate. Last pack. Can we get some last pack magic out of the Mosaic? It only took us 8 boxes to find, was it 8 or 10? I can't remember. Actually, we did do a 2-box with Hobby at Donruss. It only took us 10 boxes, half the case, find that stained glass. So I imagine there's at least 1 or 2 something cool left in there. Tank Bigsby, Romeo Doom, Tim Brown, Trent Dilfer, Chamiri DK, and Quentin Johnston is how we're ending the Mosaic. All right. I know it's almost lunchtime, but I'm ready for some coffee out of this thing. Something to wake me up. We've been waiting on this Donruss. Is today the day it produces? Will today be the day? Put a little respect on this kid, huh? How about them Patriots? The pink they did this year reminds me of the fluorescent, which at first it kind of threw me off, but it does look good. It's a nice shade of pink to see often. Great looking cards. And this is probably the gem of those boxes. No one is catching the ball in Minnesota. Well, that answers that question for me, Sonny. All right, guys, last 2 boxes. Time to clean all the crap off my knife, apparently. I think this is going to be 13 and 14 out of this case. We are going to do a box at a time with this stuff. Don't really matter. You know it's going to change directions on us like 7 times throughout each pack. It's alright, I get to practice my upside down reading skills. Got to be good for something, right? Keep my brain sharp as I get older. Now these packs, DC, are like a quarter of a score brick. About 3 to 4 times more. God, I hate that product. Everybody's excited about it because it's early season, right? So, I mean, they do pretty well. Then right when the good stuff starts coming out, the crap drops in value. And you got a ton of boxes sitting on the shelf. All right, we've got box number 1. We'll pull half of it. Actually, let's move this Mosaic pile out of the way. And here we go. Half 1, box 1. Hurts, Bledsoe, Robinson Jr., Zerline, Ekbuka, Arroyo, Zach Moss, Greg Dortch, Christian Binford, Herbie. We've got a McMillan on the Red Hot Rookies. We'll get him top loaded up. Jawan Jennings, Jalen Waddle, Eli Manning, Isaiah Pacheco, Saquon Barkley, Trent Green, Mike Williams, Drake May, Basil Tootin, Kirk Cousins, Julian Love, Mike Gesicki, Brian Burns. We've got a Kyle Williams on the rookies insert. Production line, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. First time I've seen this insert in here. That's a cool looking card. Going out to the Bengals. EJ Speed, Luke Musgrave, Kendry Miller, Cooper Kupp, Khalil Mack, Brock Purdy, Emmitt Smith, Will Anderson. Got another Cam Ward. I believe I said that was Sonny. Going out to the Titans. Derek Harmon, Herbie. Last night we pulled 2 Christian McCaffrey. Same patch out of 4 box. This one's going to the Chargers. That was Brian. Joe Horn, Michael Penix Jr., Derwin James Jr., Blake Corum, John Jefferson, Ricky Pearsall, go Gators, Nick Bonito, Jetta, and George Kittle. All right, half number 2 of box 1. Let's see what we got. Donnie Mitchell, Tony Dorsett, Ladd McConkey, Josh Simmons, Will Howard, Christian Kirk. Who is that? Carl Eller, Zay Flowers, Chris Jones, Jack Betch, Kiami Fairbairn, Brees Hall, Christian Watson, Edgar James, Ramondre Stevenson, Deion Sanders, Cedric Tillman, Jamal Charles, Press Proof TJ Hawkinson on the red, Quinn Ewers, Oladejo, that guy, Demarcus Robinson, Owusu Koromoa, Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Baker Mayfield, Michael Wilson, Rich Gannon, Troy Franklin, Kid Reporter, Kurt Warner, Zach Charbonnet, Tua Tagovailoa, Tyrone Tracy, Devin Neal, Jackson Dart, Massillon Pile DC, Bucky Irvin, Calvin Ridley, Xavier McKinney, Fred Warner, Champ is here, Josh Sweat, Josh Hines Allen, Sam Laporta, Gabe Davis, and Alex Anzalone. That is going to do it for box one. Trying to stay more organized as I go this time since Mandy's on her way. Set those to the side. Let's top load these guys, make a little room in here. Dog's not impressed with the break so far. I don't know if you guys heard that. Yep, that's the general consensus usually, DC. But like I said, people get excited about it because it's the beginning of the season. So they're looking to hunt. You can't blame them. Cam Ward for Sonny. McMillan, I believe, was Brian as well. There are two Brians. I guess I should be distinguishing, but you guys know what you got. And you know to trust me because I don't sort it. Red Hot Rookies, McMillan. And we got a thick patch. There's one. Got one left. Let's see if we're going to hit another patch card after this. The Herbie was also going out to Brian, I believe. One of the Brians. Donruss Threads. Little baby blue napkin. Alright, let's see if we can't end this thing with a bang. If not, I might post another one. I gotta go run some errands. I'll be back with another one this afternoon, though. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I don't know if the dog's like pissed that I'm not paying attention or what, but it's being very vocal about not having any attention right now. Jacoby Myers, JJ McCarthy, T. Higgins. Oh, looks like we got an optic preview, a little something, something. James Lofton, Mike Green, Travis Kelce, Isaiah Likely, Demarion Overshone, Michael Mayer, Sam Darnold on the throwback, and Caleb Johnson's going to be our optic preview card. On the Silver Hollow, PC for Mr. Matt Johnson. No relation. Congratulations, sir. We'll get him top loaded in a second. Nick Chubb, Boomer. Will McDonald, DeAndre Swift, BTJ, Russell Wilson, Chiggy Okonkwo, Josh Downs, Kelvin Banks, McMillan. Our next patch is going to Matt as well. This time it's Minka Fitzpatrick. Thanks for not getting all the same stuff. Congratulations, Matt. Joe Mixon, Taysom Hill, Michael Parsons, James Conner, Jawan Jennings, Jalen Waddle, Eli Manning, Isaiah Pacheco, Drew Bledsoe, Brian Robinson Jr., Greg Zuerlein, Arik Armstead. We got a Torrey Horton, one of the Seahawks, Quinshawn Judkins. This guy's stuff surprisingly goes for pretty well on eBay. Going out to the Brownies. Who got the Brownies on random? That is Mr. Gosney. Harold Carmichael, David Montgomery, Jalen Warren, Montez Sweat, Gerald McCoy, EJ Speed, Luke Musgrave, Kendry Miller, Cooper Kupp, Trent Green, Mike Williams, Drake May, and Jalen Hurts. All right, last stack of cards, guys. Good luck. Let's see how we're ending this thing. Kyron Williams, Shador Sanders. One out to Mr. Gosney. Graham Mertz, go Gators. Wrong pile. Sorry about that, Mr. Mertz. Jaleel McLaughlin, Tutu Atwell. Chris Godwin, looking decent last night. Not enough, though. John Jefferson, Ricky Pearsall. A lot of Gators in this one. Jetta, Kid Reporter. Brock Purdy, Emmitt Smith, Will Anderson, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Noel, J.Day Barron, Torrey Holt, Bijan Robinson, Jamar Gibbs, Devon Achan, Panini Instant, best of Jalen Hurts, Fairbairn, Brees Hall, Christian Watson, Edgar and James, Adonai Mitchell, Tony Dorsett, Lad McConkey, Khalil Mack, Mason Graham, Tyler Loop, Mike Rozier, Vernon Davis, Charles Woodson, Ricky Williams, followed by Ashton Jeanty, going on to the Raiders, Baker Mayfield, Michael Wilson, Rich Gannon, and Troy Franklin. I think this one, I don't know. We got the optic preview, but definitely nothing crazy, guys. This Donruss is really marinating on us. Mr. Jeanty, that's Mr. Villarreal, I do believe, right at the bottom. Mr. Gosney, we said pull the brown, so he's getting Shador and Judkins. One more McMillan for Brian and the Panthers. And last but not least, not the craziest box, but Matt definitely made out the best of it. We had the Caleb Johnson Silver Hollow on the optic preview with that some of that famous Panini quality control on the centering. And I got one more. No! I'm out of thick sleep, so I'm going to top load this one after the break for you, Matt. Minkah Fitzpatrick. Get a good look at it, because that is how we're going to start a recap, guys. Matt, you are taking the Minkah Fitzpatrick Donruss Threads napkin. For the rest of the bounty, we got the Caleb Johnson, McMillan, Sanders, Judkins, Jeanty, Herbie, McMillan again, Ward, Dart, McMillan, CeeDee Lamb, Drake May, Ty Felton, Trey Harris on the holiday suit, Cam Ward rookie wave, Jackson Dart, Travis Hunter, and Travis Hunter. That's going to do it, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Be sure to check out everything else we got going on in the room. I think I'm going to post another one in a little bit. I got to go do some, run some errands real quick. Should be back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And yeah, any requests, let me know. I'll try to make it happen. We don't see you guys in the next one. Have a hell of a weekend. Thanks, guys.
I got the sweet